Hello, good day and welcome. It is the 3rd of March, it's Friday the 3rd of March, and we're looking at the AUD CAD to start with. It did actually, we got this little bounce off this line. This is sort of like an imaginary line that it's been obeying here on the RSI, and I hope we're going to go down. It seems to have stalled a bit at the moment, as has the AUD USD, but I actually am quite pleased that it bounced off this resistance up here. I thought I'd drop to Googly on this one, but with the CFT net traders, we should be okay because we're pretty much following them. Right, that's the AUD CAD. Now we've got the AUD USD. This had a nice big fall yesterday, and we've had a little bit of a fall today. I can't make up my mind whether it's going to follow through. We're just getting to the 50 line on the RSI. Now, below the 50, as far as I'm concerned, is bearish. So we'll see how the rest of the day goes. And I'm going to put my stop losses back in. I've actually took them off for a bit, so I'll stick those back in, and I'm probably going to pull in tight. Maybe I'm in two minds as yet. So there we go. Right, FX, Euro CAD. That is actually going up nicely. If it gets up near the turquoise line, I'm going to short it. We could actually borrow this line from here, this trend line that I use on my RSI, and we can already see that it's taken a different angle to the one previously. So there we go, just offer that up, and hopefully we will go up to the 70 or maybe a bit above, and then we'll come back and cut the trend line. So we'll see how we get on with that. Euro JPY, I'm quite pleased to have two trades in this. It's I'm very bearish at this pair. The JPY, I think over the next 6 weeks is going to long considerably, and there is a lot of downside back down here on this. And I entered because it sprung up, it longed, and I thought it was quite steep and it would come back down. It's come back down a little bit, but could do with a bit more. As you can see, I've put this white line here in on the RSI, and this is where it has had difficulty and or returned sometime in the past. So I can't really see that there's much more upside to this. And the stochastic is starting to turn. I think it's on the way back down. Euro GBP. I will wait for that to long a little bit more. I know it's already at the top of the Bollinger Band, and I think there might just be a little bit more strength in the euro, but I'm keeping out of that. Personal opinion. Other people might disagree with me because you've got the stochastics at the top. Put your trend line up against the RSI. It's not much over the 50. You could wait like this one back here, but at the moment there isn't an extreme on it, so I'm leaving it. Euro USD, we've had a little bit of a rebound today. I'm leaving that at the moment. Other personal opinion, you might like it, I don't. But there you go. GB USD is at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. It's the bottom of the RSI. I would be shorting it. If it went up about 500 pips, I would short it back down. But at the moment, I wouldn't want to long it, and I don't want to get in short because I think it's a little bit oversold at the moment. So we'll leave that one. USD JPY, yes, the stochastic is just starting to turn, and we've seen a little bit of a recovery. and I think this will short very soon. You can see by the candle that it's had today. Let me just go back. Yeah, it's had a little bit of a dip today. It's trying to go down. It's getting into this sort of sideways movement, like it wants to go down, but hasn't as yet. It looks tired. It's at the top of the Bollinger Band. Yes, I think that's due a fall, so we'll see how that goes tomorrow. USD CAD, well, yes, I am so pleased this has longed. I've been in this quite some time. It's run well against me, and we've got up to the top to the 70 on the RSI. I'm half-minded to take this. Probably will a little bit later on. So we'll see how we get on with that on Monday. Oil, yes, we had a good drop yesterday, a little bit of a rebound today, but I think that's going to follow through. And I'm really looking for my target to be down here at the 51 mark. I will change the colour of that afterwards, not to bore you too much. That should be a red line, that's my target. So we'll see how that goes. Again, silver, I was quite pleased with that. It was on the CFTC net traders. They were heavily, well, they have always been bearish of silver, but they took some of the money off, and we've had this increase over the last few weeks, and then they've put it back on. And at the moment, they're as bearish as they have been for about 2 years. So I was expecting a break to the downside on this. I put my resistance. If you go back onto the weekly charts, this was a very well got a lot of resistance at this point. So I felt fairly confident where I was that I was going to see some downside, and I want to see how I feel about it later on. I might come out of it. This is quite a cheap pair on swappage to hang on to. I mean, there is plenty of downside in it, and the market is down. I've put my take profit, I put my stop loss, I brought it down to this line here where I see a little bit of resistance. So, and I put my white line above it, so as I know where I got knocked out. We'll see how we go a bit later on, but I would like to hang on to that trade if I could. I got out of this yesterday or the day before. It was expensive, but it is. You can see it's kept on going. I could have done a lot better. The RSI has gone a little bit flat, but the fundamentals on this pair are really good. This is long-term long for the US dollar now, I feel, and the Turkish lira, I can't see any good news about that at all. Just one thing before I go, the oil, when you're shorting it, it actually is a positive swap. So you know, you do make money on your swaps on that one. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will catch you again on Monday, and I will be back to